everyone, and welcome back to Double Booked, where two friends turn their literary rants into a podcast. We are your hosts. I'm Kayla.
And I'm Mallory, and we are happy to report on Caraval today. The series, the trilogy by Stephanie Garber. Talking
Yes.
the good, the bad, and the ugly today. And I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't finish it. I did not finish the last book. I got about halfway through, and then I had to do my real job, and I just couldn't do it. It didn't happen. I read a summary. I'm still confused, but I think that'll make this a little more interesting. You can fill me in.
I agree. I think this is the first time we've had such a disparity between our opinions of a book in a series, but no, you gave it a good go. I told you, like, halfway through Legendary, if you wanted to give it up, like, it's fair. Like, you gave it a fair shot, but, like, I'm sad. Like, it's like the worst thing that can happen.
The worst
scenario. As a reader, the worst thing is happening right now, where, like, I chose this series and recommended it to you. I hadn't read it. Like, we're reading it at the same time. So it's not like I thought it was great and, like, recommended it. But I read the Once Upon a Broken Heart series, and I was like, we could do this together for the first time, and we're gonna love it.
Yeah.
And you didn't love it. And it's just heartbreaking, honestly.
It is hard. It's sad.
Yeah,
I don't want to be that person.
Sad.
I would love for us to agree, but I think we agree pretty often. So this will just be interesting. I don't know. I didn't fully dislike it. There are good parts, which we'll get into. I just mostly disliked it. Once you gave me the go-ahead halfway through the second book, I was like, do I just put it down? I could. Yeah. I'm not attached. But I didn't. I finished it.
That's fair.
Got halfway through finale. I'm not going near that novella. It's fine. Did you read it? Did you read it?
I did not read Spectacular yet. I think I will maybe, like, this coming Christmas, you know, like when I'm in the holiday
Is it a Christmassy thing?
Yeah, it's like a Christmas, like, holiday special. Okay. And so I think I'll read it, like, at the end of this year. Just kind of, like, get back with the characters and everything, but
it can be like a little book you cram in to get your reading goal or something.
Exactly, because it's not that long, and yeah, I'm definitely planning on doing that. But I mean, it was a long series, so I was ready to kind of get a break, and I mean, I really enjoyed it. I didn't love it as much as I thought I would. Not the same as the other series. Not the same, not at all, and that's another reason why I'm heartbroken, because I don't want you to give up on that one, because I don't really think I will. You would like it.
I think I'll read them. I need some time, but I think I need some space.
To heal. Okay, let's talk about the real reason why this was so hard for you. Because, I mean, you're just in a slump in general. So.
Yeah, I'm not giving all the context. So, for context, I've had these books for almost a month, and I started reading them on, like, Wednesday of last week. And I don't know, like, we read a lot of books, but, like, I'm not that fast, and I haven't read that much in that short amount of time in a long time, and it was just, and I think that definitely hurt my opinion of the book, because I'm already rushed, and I'm like, I just want this to be over, and then some parts of the book made it worse that I'm going so fast and everything, so, yeah. The slump doesn't help. Can you hear the meowing?
No, I cannot.
The slump didn't help me, but I think I'd have a similar opinion. It all started with Brimstone. I blame Brimstone on everything. I blame everything on Brimstone.
Yes.
No, that was not good. It didn't help. And then Alchemized was really kind of a slow read because it's huge. Yep. And then every book I read after just didn't seem that great. It's terrible.
Good Spirits.
I didn't love. I really need to read a book that I love. No, How People We Meet on Vacation was good. I liked that one.
Yes, right. But this was different. You need to get back on your, like, fantasy grind.
Yeah, I do.
A good fantasy grind.
I'm gonna Did we say we're gonna read The Poppy War? Yeah,
Yes.
I
Well,
have
we did
that
not
one.
tell the listeners yet, but we
Yeah,
are
exactly.
definitely going to read the Poppy
Mm-hmm.
War.
Might
One
try
of
that
our
next.
one of our goals for this year, the podcast vision,
Mm-hmm.
is to read another series together, another more in-depth series
Mm-hmm.
similar to Throne of Glass, which we covered last year.
Yes.
And so we're gonna give the Poppy War a shot because
Mm-hmm.
Mallory also wanted to read something by R.F. Kuang, so it
Mm-hmm.
just it's a
Just
perfect
fit.
storm. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited. When I bought that book, the person, oh, this is something I have to talk about. This can be a part of my update. I won't go into much else because I don't have anything to say. But when I bought this book at a Barnes& and Noble, I went out of my way to go to a brand new Barnes& and Noble
Ooh.
in Pittsburgh that was built near where I used to live. So all this time I felt like I missed out. There was Barnes& and Noble being built very close. I did not miss out. Have you been to like a new Barnes& and Noble lately?
No, not a new one.
The layout was terrible. It's
Oh,
nothing
was
like the
it?
Barnes& and Noble that like we grew up going to. It's nothing like that. It's not green. It's like this light wood everywhere and the shelves are like diagonal and it's all just
What?
like I swear it was like the most random maze of a bookstore I've ever been to. It was terrible. It was so busy. It was
Oh my
overwhelming.
gosh.
I felt so claustrophobic in there. And fantasy was all the way in the back. Like you have to go like all the way through
Oh
all this stuff,
yeah.
all the way in the back. And it was crazy. And I had Josh with me. And he's just not as fast as me. And like I left him in the dust. I said, "You go look at something else. I'm going to find this book."
Yeah.
It was not a fun experience, and I'm glad that I know
Yeah.
that because now I don't feel like I'm missing out. But the person who checked me out, they said that they really like R.F. Kuang. And I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
reading more of her this year. So
For
great.
sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I'm excited about that series. Yeah. No, speaking of Barnes and Noble, I just feel like the last time I went in there, it's like everything's on a table. Nothing's on the
Yeah,
shelves.
all
It's
those
all on a
tables.
table. And that is the number one thing that makes me so mad when I go into like a regular store, like a
Mm-hmm.
Target, even the grocery store. They put things on the end of the aisle.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm here every week. I know where that is. But just
Uh-huh.
because it's Thanksgiving, we gotta move everything around and watch people suffer.
Uh-huh.
Like, no.
You're right.
Just put the books where they belong.
Mm-hmm.
Don't put everything on a table. It's so
Everything's on a table. That's a very good point. They didn't have room
stupid.
for that at this Barnes& and Noble, but that's true because you go into like the fiction area and
It's
it's
like,
like classic fiction, new fiction, fiction we've been loving. And I'm like, I
yeah,
don't, can you just put it on
the
shelf?
middle aisle, I swear to you, had like at least 4 tables across the aisle.
No.
Like, it's insane. Like,
No.
that's just the width of the aisle. Not even
No.
like going
Yeah.
back. I'm like, what is going on?
It's not good.
I
There's
don't
a
like the presentation of it. I
no.
don't like I just think they could do better. I just
Do
really
better.
think they could do better with their presentation and
Stop the table epidemic.
it's
It's over.
enough. It's
It's not
enough with the
working.
tables. It's
Please.
enough.
That is our call to
Just
action to
alphabetical
stores.
order, please. Respect the
Please.
Dewey Decimal.
Please. Let's go old fashioned. We're just girls. Please.
I know, it's insane. And then I always feel so like weird, which we'll get into this, but just like hanging out in the young adult section when like I mean like I am a young adult. I don't know. We're gonna
Yeah.
get into that
We're gonna have a talk
discussion,
about
but
that.
like that's just another thing I'm struggling with when I go to
Oh,
Barnes and Noble.
when
So
we would go to Barnes and Noble, like bi-weekly or whatever in high school, we would beeline it to young adult. I
oh
think
yeah,
about
of
this
course.
a lot. It
Yes.
was so nice when we used to do that because there was no like social. We weren't on like Bookstagram or looking at
No.
Goodreads or anything. We would just go and like pick what spoke to us. And that's so cool.
Yes.
That was so nice. And we'd
It
always like
was.
agree on like yeah that looks good too, and then we'd share and swap.
I know, and that's another reason why I'm like get rid of the tables because I
Get
don't
rid of the tables.
it's like, we're on Bookstagram. We know what's popular and all
Mm-hmm.
of that, but like it's like they're choosing for you. And
Yeah.
I'm like, no, let me go look.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go read the back of the cover and let me decide
Yeah.
for myself. And
Yeah.
I
I
feel
want to
like
walk in there. and tilt my
Yeah.
head and look at the shelves like this and read all the titles. It's
Yeah.
like half the fun is searching.
I know. I feel like a book that I actually did do that with was Sword Heart
Yeah.
by T. Kingfisher. I
Hmm.
actually didn't end up buying it, but I'm like it's on my list. Like I'm definitely going to read it, but I just kind of picked that up organically in the store and I was like, this sounds amazing. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Same with me though. This was at
Hmm.
that cool bookstore in Buffalo that I went to, Afterglow,
Yeah.
and I thought this is just really pretty, and it is. And then you told me that it was like popular or something. I'm like, look at
Yeah.
us.
Exactly.
We just
Yeah.
have taste, I guess. But
Well,
yeah.
anyways, maybe we could do a brief update, reading update. I mean, your reading update
Hmm.
is
I already said
Caraval.
it. I do have a food update.
Ooh, lovely.
I spoke last week, I believe, about my sourdough starter, and it was 1 day old at
Yes.
that time. I have since made 2 loaves, and they're beautiful and very delicious. I made
Double the loops.
double booked on the bread making. It was really good. My first loaf was just plain, and that was very nice and everything. I got it
Hmm.
down. It was a beautiful loaf. It tastes so good. It was gone in a day and a half. And I made one this morning. Well, like finished, did the proof overnight, whatever,
Hmm.
or the bulk rise, whatever it's called. I'm still getting used to the terminology because there's so much.
Oh my gosh, so many words.
Woo!
Yes.
But I made a chocolate chip sourdough loaf. That was delicious. She was
Ooh.
slightly flat and a little burnt, but tasted really good still. So,
Yeah,
pleased with that. That's my food update. Sourdough. I'm doing
sounds
it.
good. Food update for
Hmm.
me. Honestly, not much to report. I feel like I haven't eaten anything particularly exciting. Brendan did make a chili yesterday, which is always different. They're never the same,
Oh,
and
really?
this time he used a different spice. It was
Hmm.
very good. I will say
Cool.
it was very, very good. Um, yeah, but that's about it.
I
And he made
believe
a
you.
sweet potato cake last night, which
Ooh,
actually was very
sign
delicious.
me up for sweet potato anything.
Yeah, it was good. It was pretty good. It's kind of like a spice cake, is what it ends up tasting
Ooh,
like. And then it has
okay.
cream cheese icing. But it's a big thing in the
That
South.
sounds
I did
awesome.
not know about it until we moved here.
Is
But
it?
yeah.
I've never heard of that.
Yep, it's big in Greenville. Mm-hmm.
Huh, I'll
Yep.
have to try. I like
It's
sweet potato.
delicious.
Yum.
Mm-hmm.
The spice thrown me off, but we'll see.
No, it's kind of like cinnamony.
Like a
It's
pumpkin spice thing.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. It's
Okay,
good. You would like it.
I'm
If I
down for
like
it.
it, you'll like it. Because I don't like
Hmm.
most desserts. Yeah.
Yeah, that's another thing we don't agree on.
That's like probably the biggest
That's
thing.
the biggest thing. That was the biggest red flag. Like when we were in like seventh, eighth grade becoming friends, you're like, I don't like chocolate. I'm like, what?
But honestly, it should have been a
What do you
green
mean?
flag because Brendan and I work oppositely. We're oppositely, yeah, that's
Yeah.
a word. Where
Thanks.
we just like different snacks
Mhm.
and it just works for us.
It
So,
does work. You're not eating each
yeah,
other's snacks.
right.
Hmm.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I
I
do have
guess.
a bit of a reading update. I finished Book Lovers by Emily Henry. It
Yes.
was very cute, I liked it a lot. Um, it's
Hmm.
it's not as good as People We Meet on Vacation for sure.
Yeah.
I don't think I would put it above Beach Read either. Um, yeah, it
It's
was good.
fair.
The ending was
Solidly in the
good. It
middle.
was solid. It was solid, but it wasn't my fave. Charlie
Hmm.
Lastra is definitely not a
No,
better MMC than Alex. There's no
no
way.
way.
No way.
Alex is
But
the
I did
best.
like him. He was cute, but Alex is still the best. And I watched People Movie on Vacation again
For
this
a third or
weekend.
fourth time.
Third time. Yep.
It's so
It was
good.
great. It gets better every time.
It really
And then
does.
I am also in the process of reading Conform by Ariel Sullivan. You guys,
Mhm.
I am getting the same feeling I had with Heartless Hunter last year, where I just knew that was going to be my book of the year. It is a delight. It is dystopian. I said I was going to get in my dystopian era. I'm there.
You're there.
I have read so much of this book in like a day and a half, and I'm almost done with it. I'm probably going to finish it tonight.
Awesome.
It's so good. You guys have to read this. Like, it is so good. I am eating it up.
That is so good to hear.
Highly recommend. It is so good. I don't know if it's because it's like nostalgic or I don't know. I'm just really loving it. It's like The Handmaid's Tale, but like not as intense. Yeah, and then there's these people there's different, classes of people, obviously, and there's these people that live in the sky and the clouds, and
interesting.
It is very interesting. It is
I'm
so
good. Excited to read it.
Oh my gosh, you have to read it.
And I mean, last time you gave such a glowing review was Heartless Hunter, and that ended up being your book of the year. And it was like, obviously they're awesome books. So yeah. I'm very excited. That's just the first one. How many are there? Or going to be?
So I was on her website, and it said like a trilogy of trilogies, which like honestly stopped me in my tracks. Because I was like, that's a lot.
9 books.
But so this one, it had like a prequel trilogy, and then this one, and then it said like coming soon for the last. So this is the first book in a trilogy, is what I'm gathering. And then she is coming out with another book in March. That is the first book. It's a prequel, but I guess it's like the first of a trilogy prequel.
Interesting.
Series. So, yeah. Kind of like the Hunger Games, where we like go back in time and hear the origin stories, but it's interesting that she's coming out with that one like now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that is
before it's all finished. So,
cool.
I think I know who it's going to be about.
Okay.
And it does make sense. So,
I'm excited.
It's going to be
I want to read this now. Maybe that would get me out of my slump. Maybe that has to be next.
Mallory, it will 100% get you out of your slump.
I mean, if I have to go to the bookstore, then I am. Maybe I'll do it.
You will not be able to put it down.
Man, I love that feeling.
It's so good.
I need that. I need that in my life.
It's so good.
Ooh, I'm excited.
Yeah.
Maybe I go get that tonight.
Sullivan is a queen. I can't wait to hear more from her. This is her first book ever. So, like, we have so much longer to go with her, and I'm so excited. So
that is exciting.
Yes.
You've got me all excited. Maybe I go to the bookstore later. Maybe I brave the snow and...
I mean, like, I have to talk about it with you. So, like...
We've got to talk about it.
Please do. Please. Hey guys, we're here to share a little bit of a life hack with you. It's called Kindle Unlimited, and if you're a Kindle girly like me, you're definitely going to want to check this out. So for just $12 a month, you'll get unlimited access to the Kindle Unlimited library, which includes over 4 million titles. And these aren't just any books. These are the ones that have been on your TBR list for a while. We're talking all of Frida McFadden's best thrillers, The Night Road by Kristen Hanna, the Fourth Wing series, and all of your favorite fantasy reads. You name it, it's probably on Kindle Unlimited. So go to the link in our Instagram bio or our show notes and start your Kindle Unlimited subscription today.
How about some Caraval?
Yeah, let's get into it. Let's. First question is, do you say Caraval or Caraval? Because I've been saying both, and I don't know what it is.
Caraval. I don't know what I'm saying.
Let's just decide right now how we're gonna say it for the rest of the episode.
I feel like
I can't like go back and forth because I feel like an idiot.
I feel like in the audiobook she's like Caraval.
Oh, okay.
Caraval.
Yeah, you would know. I didn't listen to it, so.
By the way, her voice makes me crazy, and I will be avoiding audiobooks read by this woman.
I mean, this... Oh, is it the same?
Mm-hmm.
Was it Julia Whelan again?
Wait, I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. I thought you were talking about it's the same as, like, all the other ones we were talking about.
Oh, I don't think so. Who's it read by?
Okay.
About.
I mean, these were published, like... Oh, okay. These were published a long time ago.
2017. That's when the first one came out, yeah.
So, it's been a while since the audiobook industry has
We've gotten
advanced
better.
since
Yeah,
then. Yeah,
I sure
it's
hope
wild.
so.
I sure hope so.
It's her voice. It's just her voice. Like her acting's good and whatever, but I just sorry. Sorry, Becky.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. So what were your first impressions of the world, of our characters? Which you got?
I'd like to hear yours first. I don't want to start on a bad note.
No.
I would really like to
We'll
hear
just
yours
end on a
first.
bad note.
We'll just end on one.
Okay. Well, I liked the beginning of it. I thought it was a good premise. I was intrigued to know more. And I did like the world. Like I thought it was very, you know, and we'll talk about this, but when you have a world where it's like you can't trust anyone. Don't nothing's real.
Mm-hmm.
Don't trust anyone. I just feel like it's kind of a cop out sometimes where it's like then you can just do whatever and it's
Mm-hmm.
like, well that wasn't real and that
At
wasn't
any
real.
time.
Yeah, and it's hard to read stuff like that because you can't get attached to anybody. You can't get invested
Mm-hmm.
and you don't know what's real and what's not. So it's
Yeah.
really hard to just get attached to any of the characters. And I didn't really feel a strong connection with Scarlet.
Mm-hmm.
Um that is why I didn't mind the POV shift. Not that
Okay.
Tella was like significantly more tolerable, but I just thought she was a more
It was
exciting
more exciting.
character.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she took more chances. I
Yeah.
liked the dynamic with her and Dante, and it just was more intriguing to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I am very much a Scarlet where I don't
Yeah.
take very many chances, but I don't necessarily want to read about something like that. So,
It's fun to read
yeah.
about a chance taker. Someone who
Right.
might be a little dumb. You know.
Yeah, exactly. So, go ahead.
Okay.
Your turn.
Okay. For the record, that wasn't glowingly positive either.
No, no, it wasn't. No, I'm like I said, I enjoyed it while it lasted.
Yeah.
Looking back, I mean, it's definitely not like one of my favorites of all time. I
Yeah.
would never like reread it or anything. I
Yeah.
don't feel about it the way that I feel about Once Upon a Broken Heart. Definitely not.
Okay.
So, yeah.
It's healthy. That's a good
Mhm.
outlook. You know, that's kind of how
Yeah.
I feel. I liked the world too at first. I thought it was really cool. Like, it's just different. We don't read stuff that's like, I keep thinking it's like a circus, which it kind of
Oh, it is.
is.
Yeah, it
It's just
basically is.
circusy and
Mhm.
it's just interesting. And the last circus book I read, I can't even remember what it was called. I didn't finish it. I also didn't finish it. So maybe I'm
No,
just not
maybe
like, I
you're
can't
just
read about a
not.
circus.
Yeah, you're just not about that
No,
life.
I guess
What the
not.
heck?
But it was really cool and like whimsical and everything. And it was fun just to read about something different that's not always like castles and fae and stuff.
Right.
But yeah, like the unreliability and how everything could be fake at any time really got to be kind of fast. And it's like,
Mhm.
they're like, just, it's a game. Remember, it's not a
Remember.
game. It's not a game. Like, I
Yeah.
don't know. It just kind of got on my nerves when I'm reading something and I'm like, I know this isn't what we think, and then it's not. And I'm like, okay, that's not a surprise.
Yeah, it's like it's not predictable
Hmm.
because I don't know how to describe it. Like it's not predictable, but in a way it is predictable because you told me I would
Yeah,
never predict it.
yeah, exactly. They're like,
Yeah.
Dante will never, he couldn't be legend. I'm like, I bet he is, though. Like, I bet he is.
Yeah, so who did you that really got on my nerves too. Like
Hmm.
just how they had to justify whether somebody was legend or how they weren't
Yeah,
legend. And it's a classic like trope I think in like a thriller or just a whodunit of like
yeah. Who's the murderer?
who's the murderer and then we have to we reel this person in and we make you think it's them, and then we got to give you all these reasons why it's not
Yeah.
them, and take your eyes
Hmm.
away from it. And so that did get pretty old. But
Yeah.
who was your like solid guess for like I think this is Legend before it got revealed?
Well, for a while, I thought it was their dad.
Oh,
Because,
very
like,
interesting.
I don't know, they went away from him. And I was like, we haven't thought. I always, like, try to figure it out. I've talked about this. It's like toxic. I just need to read it and let it happen to
Yeah.
me. And I'm like, we haven't seen him and no one's brought him up in a while. But
Hmm.
it turns out it's just like a weird. They're not talking about him if he's not there. So, yeah,
Yeah.
I definitely thought it was the dad. Then I'm like, ooh, what if it's Scarlet? 'Cause she was being a little weird in the second book. But
Hmm.
that doesn't make sense. And that wasn't it.
I thought maybe it was the mom because
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like we all knew she like disappeared for some
Mm-hmm.
weird reason, and I don't know. I was like, well, that would be interesting if like we thought this whole time it was a man and it's really
Yeah.
not a man.
Mm-hmm.
That was not the case.
No.
But
No.
but yeah, that was kind of my guess for a while. And then
Yeah.
it slowly became more clear
Pretty
who it was
clear.
going to be. Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Uh-huh. From like the end of book one, pretty much. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Any
So
of
are
the
you
surprises weren't really surprising.
I know.
I'm just like,
Yeah, I
okay.
feel like I wasn't like shocked by really anything.
No.
The thing that kept me going, so the first book I felt very similar to you, where it was like, okay, like this was good. Like, where are we gonna go from here?
Yeah.
When Tella got that letter about like her friend from her friend, and there
Mm-hmm.
was, these secrets
Yes.
and stuff, I was like, okay, let's go. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready. And I did like her point of view better, which
Yeah.
kept me going in Legendary. And then meeting Jax
Mm-hmm.
and having that whole dynamic between her, Jax, Dante, like I feel like that's what really kept me going was
Yeah.
just that. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I found it intriguing and yeah, what did you think of Jax?
I was so happy when he was introduced, just because he was different and like a little creepy and like interesting. I was like, he's the most intriguing part.
Yep.
I'm now interested. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, good. And then I'm like, where is he? What happened?
Bring him back.
Like,
No.
he was
I was
barely
like,
in it.
bring back the toxic man,
I
please.
want him back here.
Where is
Okay.
he?
Something that got on my nerves about the three male characters, about
Mm.
Julian, I'm not even going to talk about.
Julian. So unimpressed. Wow.
Whatever. Julian, Dante Legend, and Jax. They're all bad boys. They're all the
Uh-huh.
same, but with a heart of gold, like secretly. They're the same. They're the same character, just in like
Oh,
bold
yeah,
italic underline.
true.
They're all just a little different. Like,
That's very
I don't
true.
care about any of them. I really liked Dante in the first book because he was really interesting. And they killed him, and then he came back to life because you can't kill people. I'm like, cool, I guess, whatever. No one dies.
Go on, nobody dies.
But yeah, that's
Yeah.
just they were all kind of extremely similar. Julian was
Yeah.
so shady. I don't know why she liked him
Jul
so much.
Julian, yeah, he
Yeah,
really was
what a
shady.
liar and a weirdo. Get out of here.
Such a
I don't know.
Yeah, wait, I forgot because you said about Dante in the first book. I like forgot that he was a part of that and like
Yeah.
that whole like little love triangle like for a hot minute with her and Julian. That was funny.
Hmm.
Okay, the thing that actually I am so glad that didn't happen. What was Scarlett's obsession with actually meeting the real count that she was supposed to marry? I
I
thought that was
don't understand.
insane. I was like, "Girl, you made it out. Like you don't have to see this man now." And she was like determined
I have
because
to meet him. I have to give him a
because the count
chance.
that she met in the game was not the real one that she was betrothed to.
Hmm.
She like had to seek him out and
Yeah.
find out. Oh my gosh, when she was talking about Julian and him having this competition.
Oh,
I
please.
was like, if I have to read about that, I'm gonna be not okay. And
Uh-uh.
thankfully, like the competition never
That
happened.
didn't happen,
But I
no.
was like, wow,
That
this
was
is
a hard
taking
eye
a
roll.
real turn. Like a real turn.
You know what bothered me with that? Is that,
Yeah.
like, Tella just had a whole book where she's, like, adventuring hard and, like, doing stuff. And then we finally get back to Scarlet, and it's like, who's gonna get me?
So
I'm like,
boring.
come
It was so
on!
boring.
Please.
Okay,
Just this
but
love
to be
triangle.
fair, you didn't get to the exciting part of
No.
Scarlett's journey at the end of
No.
the book.
I read about
Um,
it. I didn't read it.
yeah,
But
right.
yeah, I
So,
guess. She does get more interesting,
yeah,
allegedly. But
she does. She does. She has this whole background that
yeah.
we didn't know about,
Family
which I
Swift.
think should have been more obvious to me. I knew something was always up with that dress. I was like, what is going on with this thing?
The
Like, something
dress.
is up with her. I don't know. But
Yeah. No,
I
you're
thought that
right.
was fun, but like I didn't know what to make of it until the very end. Like I was like,
Yeah.
what is going on?
No hints. Like, she loved to hint at obvious things. Why couldn't she be like, there's something interesting about that dress? Just say that. Like,
Yeah. Well,
instead,
I
it's just
think
like always changing, and I don't care. Whatever, it's tight now.
yeah.
I don't, whatever.
I tried to give more grace just for the fact that this is a young adult series. And so I
Yeah.
want to talk about that just a
Yeah,
little
yeah, we
bit.
have, yeah.
So like I just have some beef with the young adult category right now
Okay.
because
I'm set.
I love it. I'm just
Mm-hmm.
it's very hard to tell what you're going to get from it because I'm 27.
Mm-hmm.
I would consider myself a young adult, but like this was also the genre that I was reading in high school.
Yeah,
So I don't know. Like I would read The Hunger Games again now,
for sure.
but am I too old for that? I don't know. It's like sometimes the writing is like I feel like I'm too old for it.
Yeah.
But then you have other books that are getting dragged into the young adult category simply because it's a closed door romance. And they just like, I feel like this is happening all the time now where it's just like they're just throwing it in the young adult category because there's no spicy stuff in it. And it's like young adult, young adult. And it's like, that is not what makes a book adult or not. So there's a lot of books in YA that I really like because the writing is very adult. There's adult problems happening in the books, but it's just not spicy. So then they're putting it there.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have books like this series where it's like the writing feels a little more juvenile. They're
Yeah.
hinting at, very obvious things that you wouldn't need to do in an adult series. So, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just
Yeah.
having this moment where I'm just not sure where I'm supposed to be.
It's a
And
mixed bag.
yeah.
Um, so I was thinking about young adult lit a lot while reading this because I
Hmm.
thought this feels very juvenile. I'm not better than any genre or like better than anything. It just
Yeah.
felt like I don't want to read this. Like I want to
I
read
know.
something a little more advanced. So I was thinking about it. I took a young adult literature class in college, and I really liked that class because it was taught by one of my favorite professors and whatever. That has nothing to do with
Hmm.
what I'm about to say. But I was thinking about what we talked about, and one of the main things that I took away was that, like, young adult lit, first and foremost, is like a marketing thing over a genre. I think that's a
Oh.
huge misconception lately, as young
Hmm.
adult has become more of a like category. I guess it probably is a genre now, but like I think a big part of what categorizes something as young adult is like it's about young adults.
Yeah,
So like
right.
we read a lot of this stuff, and it's not like all for kids. I guess like I think the big thing was that it's written from the perspective of someone who's like 12 to 18 or something like that.
Okay.
which is just like a lot of fantasy books, I guess, and then what they are dealing with. So like it's always usually something that like a young person in that age range would relate to.
Mhm.
So like problems with authority, check.
Yeah.
A love triangle, check. Like big
Mhm.
feelings, leaving home for the first time, like that kind of thing. And it all fits in this. And I've seen that argument about like the closed door romance and that's what makes something young adult. I kind of don't know because I'm pretty sure Throne of Glass is considered young adult. And
It's
while there's not
crazy.
a ton of romance in it, there is some. Also, I was thinking today about John Green. That's young adult. He had some pretty graphic stuff in a
Really?
few of his. I think Looking for Alaska.
Yeah, there was like adult themes in there for
Yeah.
sure.
I
Yeah.
don't know. And like,
But that's
I
the difference
just.
though. It's like this is young adult.
Mm-hmm.
It's not high school. It's not
Children.
teens. It's
Yeah.
not yeah, like I don't
But
know.
like Twilight, Harry Potter, those are young adult. Very different, but still young adult. Like, I think it's like gore, language, like F bombs, and like explicitness of what's happening. So like yeah, there's gonna be like more closed door or like lack of any kind of
I
thing
mean,
like that. But the
yeah.
gore, I guess there really wasn't. I'm just talking about like this series. It wasn't
Heartless
super
Hunter is
gory.
young adult.
I saw
You
that.
know
I
that,
looked
right?
into that
Yeah,
one. Uh-huh.
that's it's wild. Yeah, so that's what I mean. Like that compared to this.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's so different.
I
And
guess they
and
just had
I'm
different
not
people
just
in
talking about
mind.
like the world. I'm just talking about like the things that they encounter, the things that
Mm-hmm.
they're dealing with.
Yeah.
I felt like Heartless Hunter was pretty gory. Like it had all to do with the blood.
Blood.
Like
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And I don't know. It's just interesting. I just feel like there's such a big gap there.
It is kind of a
And
mixed
I
bag.
mean,
Like
you saying that Throne of Glass is considered young adult is like
I
wild
looked
to
it
me.
up because I'm like, no, but it
That's
is.
wild. But see, that's where I feel like my point of like yes, is I mean, it's a little bit spicy in
Yeah.
Empire of Storms, but like the series as a whole out of 7 books,
Mm-hmm.
like that's it.
And like that's not
So,
even I don't think that's like uh, I don't know. I think there can be that and it can also be young adult. Like
right.
I
Yeah,
don't know
no,
if
I
that's
just
not
think
really
like
like
that's a
it.
very adult series and like
Yeah.
it seems like the only reason it's being put there is because it's like not very spicy, like
Mhm.
able to be read by young adults. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
Mhm.
It's just it
Or
seems like a content thing.
yeah, it does, I guess. But I mean, the only common thread is that young people are in it and like young people are
That's
telling
true.
the
Yeah, I guess
story.
she is
So like
pretty young.
I
Yeah.
guess if I'm ever confused about it, I'm like, well, I guess she's 16 or like whatever. But
Yeah.
so that
I
could be
guess
it.
it
I don't
does
know.
happen over like so many books.
A few,
Like
yeah,
you forget how young she is at the
it's
start of
true.
it. That's wild.
I do feel like lately though, whenever I read something and it's like she was 17, I'm like, I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't want to read this.
This she's 27 in this one.
Woo! That's a good
So,
age to be.
I love that age for her.
That.
We love that.
That's good.
Hey, we're popping in to tell you guys something special. So, at the link in our Instagram bio or our show notes, we have an Audible 30-day free trial available. This includes a free book of your choice and access to the Audible Plus library. I have traditionally been a Kindle girly, but I've been loving Audible because it syncs up directly where I left off. So, if I have to drive somewhere, I'll just turn it on in the car, and when I get back to my Kindle, it'll be exactly where I left off. Audiobooks are not what they used to be. There's dramatized versions, multiple POVs and voices, and action sequences that you can't get from reading a physical book. So I highly suggest you try it out. Go to the link in our Instagram bio or our show notes or go to audibletrial.com/doublebookedpod to get your 30-day free trial. What I will say is that even though this was a pretty closed door romance, I felt like it was pretty I don't know, I was intrigued by it. I liked
By
it.
the romance.
Yeah, like I thought it was going to be a little bit less focused on that,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I felt myself getting like swept up in like Tella's story more than I thought I would be. Like I thought
Mm-hmm.
that part of it was going to be a little bit more juvenile, like there was going to be less of the love story there. So,
Yeah.
I was surprised by that, pleasantly surprised.
Yeah. I mean, I hate when you say something really nice and then I'm like, I don't think so. Like that makes me feel
You're
really
allowed to
bad.
have your opinion.
I like fully validate what you said and I agree with how you said it and everything. I feel differently about that.
Yeah,
Like
no, that's fine.
I just don't
It's
want to seem
fine.
like I'm shooting anyone down.
No,
Um
you're not. You're not.
so I didn't like the romance at all in this in these books. I didn't believe it. I was not interested. I could not have cared less until Jax showed up, I swear. Because I know we just
Yeah,
had a big talk about the fated thing, the fated mates thing,
right.
but like just in the sea of like boring male characters, I'm like, oh, well, now she has no choice and they don't like each other. So like maybe this is more interesting. And it wasn't. Like really nothing
Yeah.
came of it.
No, I know.
And
Jax
yeah,
is single-handedly the best part. Um,
he really was for me, yeah.
and I'm so happy to hear you say that because he is our main character
He is
and
the main character. I didn't know that.
he is the
So
main
so now
character.
I'm confused. I'm assuming there's romance in it. What does he do? Oh, she broke the
Yes, and
bond,
that's the
right? She
other thing I was
stabbed
gonna
him.
say is like the titles are so literal. It's so funny. Like Once Upon a Broken Heart, A Curse for True Love, like The
Oh,
Ballad of Never Ever. They're
never
so
ever.
I kind of
Ooh,
like it because I feel like it's
spell it out.
just so like whimsical and yeah, like you're
Mm-hmm.
just like spelling it out, like whatever. Just tell
Say
me
what it
what to
is.
yeah, say what it is. But it
Mm-hmm.
is kind of funny when you like really like really that's the title. Like
That's the
it's
title,
kind of
huh?
funny. It's just
No,
kind of funny.
I appreciate a straightforward title for sure. Why
Yeah.
not?
So Jax, yes, Jax is the main character of the Once Upon a Broken
See,
Heart
now I'm already
series.
more intrigued because he was the coolest
Mm-hmm.
character.
Yeah,
Interesting.
it's really good. I did not realize that this was a whole universe thing. So when he popped up in
Oh,
this
were you
book,
so
I was like,
excited?
yeah, I was
Is
so
this
excited
before or after?
before. Hmm.
Caravel's before. Caraval's
Yes,
before.
yes. So like I don't feel like I read them out of order because I didn't
Okay.
necessarily know what was gonna happen,
Yeah.
but I obviously did know that like
Hmm.
he I mean, he like wasn't gonna end up with Tella. Um,
Oh
but
yeah.
I liked his character and I just it was interesting
Interesting.
to see that side of him. I've seen memes where it's like the Once Upon a Broken Heart girls are like,
Mm-hmm.
"Oh, Jax, like we love Jax." And then it's like if you read Caraval, you're like like
Him?
what? Like him? Like really? Yeah,
That's
it's
funny.
just funny
Well,
because
that
you
makes me
see
way more interested.
two different sides of him. But
Huh.
yes, I think I was very excited to hear you say that because
Yeah.
I think you'll still really enjoy the other series.
Cool. It's not over for me. I just need a minute. I just need a minute
Yeah.
from SG in general.
Yeah, Stephanie Garber. I'm excited to read Alchemy of Secrets though. I think that's gonna be really good. It's a magical realism type
Interesting.
of book, and yeah, I think I'm gonna enjoy that.
Cool. Yeah.
Also, while I was reading this, I stumbled across this really good playlist that I
Oh
will
yeah,
share
you
with
sent this
everyone
to me.
if I can find it. Let me see. How do I get to my like history? It's called Remember It's Only a Game, a Caraval playlist by Symphonic.
Ooh.
It is so good. It's just like you know, the whimsical,
Are there?
dark, kind of like ballroom vibes,
Mm-hmm.
and it's got some really like good imagery on the screen as well. It really set the vibe. I really liked it.
Yeah.
So,
I did not get a
I
chance to
think
listen to it. I was going too
maybe that's why
fast.
you couldn't finish.
Maybe that's why I didn't do it. I wasn't in the mood.
Seriously.
Maybe.
Okay, so I think we've both established we are Team Tella over Team Scarlet.
I think I'm team Scarlet in book 1.
Okay,
He
yeah.
was interesting in book 1. I think, I don't know, I got sick of Tella kind of fast.
Yeah.
I don't know.
She was like
Felt obnoxious.
she did have the, you know, just doing stupid things just over and over. Like just
Just
making
'cause,
stupid decisions
yeah.
just 'cause like over and over and
And just
over.
reading her inner monologue for a book, I'm like, oh, stop. I couldn't do
Yeah,
it
it was a
anymore.
lot. It was a
And then
lot.
she was sort of the main character still in the last one.
Mhm.
It was just, that was a weird way to do it. If I don't know. Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't know whose team I'm on. I think Team Jax, even though this is
Yeah,
about the
I was gonna say are you
sisters.
Team Legend or Team Jax, but yeah, definitely.
Listen, Legend
How
never
do
felt
you
like
feel
he was
about
in the
Legend? I
mix.
feel like we didn't talk about him.
I don't know. Like, I feel like the whole time we're saying you can't trust him, and then it turned out to be this guy who we already didn't trust, and it's like, okay, I mean, you still love him, okay, and then it
Yeah.
didn't work, and even at the end, from what I gleaned from a summary I read, they're like all attracted to each other and everything, but and then she's like, "I love you," and he's like, "Whoa, you should
Yeah.
find someone else." Like,
Well,
are we
okay,
surprised?
I did like that kind of turn that it took though with the immortality and the
Mm-hmm.
love. I
Yeah.
did think that was pretty interesting of like the fates couldn't love
Yeah.
because they were immortal
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, I liked the turn that that took. I
That
felt
was
like that added a
interesting.
little bit of something to it and how he wanted her to become immortal
Mm-hmm.
because she was evidently gonna like be his downfall because if he fell in love
Yeah.
with her then that was basically gonna like ruin his immortality, so I felt
Mm-hmm.
like that added like a very good twist to the situation.
Yeah.
And then when did you get to the part where Jax they're like
Mm-mm.
technically married and she finds out and like storms over there and like it ends up being a big nothing burger. Like he just like cuts it off somehow. I forget exactly how
Oh,
he
yeah. She like goes into the gambling thing and is like, "How
yeah.
can I break this bond?" And he's like, "Stab me in the chest," and she does, and that's it. I'm
Yeah.
like, okay,
Yeah, she just like cuts him in the chest and then everything's fine.
cool. Yeah. So what was it for? Also, the
Yeah.
thing with their mom
Paloma.
coming back, dying instantly.
Yeah,
I,
that was
I missed
wild.
the part where she like returned from the dead because that's what everyone does in these. I don't know what happened.
Well, okay, so um yeah, so the fallen star, she was trying to kill the fallen star,
Hmm.
and then the fallen star ended up killing her.
Yeah.
And so Tella brought her back to life
Hmm.
because she took her place in the cards in the deck of destiny.
Yes.
And then Legend ended up he wanted to destroy the deck because basically the fates were going to come out and take his power, and so
Yes.
this would like seal his fate as like the most powerful.
Hmm.
And but he couldn't do that because Tella trapped herself in there, and so then he
Yeah.
ended up like releasing all of the fates. And yeah, but Tella's the one that like basically gave herself up so that she could come out of the cards. Yeah.
Okay. But I thought she died like very soon after she woke up. After that, I
Oh,
thought they killed her.
yeah. She
And then it
yeah,
was
she
like
did.
this, I'm so sad. But then I missed the part where she comes back to life. Or maybe she was never really dead in the first place. It was
No,
fast.
she dies. Like she like fully dies.
But then later in the summary that I'm
Yeah,
reading,
no, they go
she
back in
comes back.
time. I think that's what
Oh,
you're thinking
okay.
of.
We go back in
Yeah.
time.
So Scarlet
I
ends up
missed
going
that.
back in time with the assassin Fate because he can time travel.
Okay.
And so he takes her back in time so that she can get her mother, because the way that they end up killing the fallen star is like by making him fall in love, basically.
Yeah,
They
okay,
were
I'm
like, we're
remembering
gonna
this.
trick him and make him fall
Mm-hmm.
in love. And so she ends up going back in time, getting a dress from her mother that only the fallen star had given her and would like know about. And so she meets her mother then and actually ends up telling her the whole story.
I see.
Even though she wasn't supposed to do
I'm
anything
supposed to
and
do that.
like change anything in the future. And so then she gets the dress, she comes back, and she basically like pretends to be Paloma and trick
Paradise.
the fallen star. Yeah.
Okay, okay. I
But
see.
Tella ends up being the one that actually
She's the Fate
ends him.
Slayer, or whatever
Yeah.
they call her. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Whatever.
Yep.
Yeah.
So there you go.
There we go. Okay,
There
that
you
helps.
go.
It's clocking to me now.
Is it? Okay.
I get it.
I guess.
Yeah.
What was like the biggest plot hole for you? I don't know. Where did it all go wrong?
I just feel like I don't know. I feel like at a certain point it shifted from being whimsical and like random bargains with people and the players and stuff where that was the focus to like this weird political trickery
Yeah.
thing. I'm like, well now it's like it felt like the first book meant nothing. Like by the time it
I
finished.
totally agree with that. Yeah.
I don't know if that's a plot hole. It's just like a huge unraveling. It's still I still could have read this and it could have been redeemed, but I just feel like it got worse with every chapter because it's just random stuff and like the rules of the game kept changing. It was
Yeah.
very not consistent. And I
I
guess it
totally
was
agree.
random, but
I don't know. And this like leads back to what we were just saying last episode. If you didn't know, we're both writing books, but it's just this thing of like, did she write this as a standalone and then it just like kept going as a series? Was it supposed to come to an
yeah.
end, right? And it's like, other than the letter at the end,
Yeah, I
it,
feel
it
like
could
it
have
could
been
have been a good
a standalone.
standalone. Yeah, you just change up the letter to say something else. I don't know.
Yeah, and
That
so
could
I
have
don't
been a
know.
standalone.
I agree with you where it's like the first book doesn't really like match with the rest of the
No.
series. And I personally liked the turn that it took,
Mm-hmm.
and it seems like you didn't really like the turn. And so that's kind of what turned you off from it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. I maybe
It
if
could
I
have went
had
either
more
way cuz
time.
like we just had such an abrupt like POV change and
Yeah,
like yeah, everything really just took a turn.
it was
So,
very different.
mhm.
I don't know. And Scarlet wasn't even important in the second one. If I'm
Yeah.
remembering, it's just like she's fighting with Julian. Now she's not. Now she is. It's like I don't care.
She's going to
I
see the
don't.
count. Now she's not.
No, she's not. Oh my gosh, I was cracking up in the last one where like she's writing what's his name, Nicholas something. She's
Yeah.
writing him a letter like, "Thank you for the watering can," and then she stops writing it. She's like, "I have to go see him." I'm like, "Please, no, you don't. You do not have to go
Yeah,
see
and then they like
him."
find him dead and yeah,
Yeah,
it's a whole
I
thing.
stopped reading like right then. I'm like, I'm good. I have to be done. I have to get to work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair. That's fair.
No,
Okay.
but
Well, you gave it a good shot
I did.
and
I'm not gonna
I'm
say I
not
read the last one. I'm not gonna
I'm
like
not
log it.
surprised that like you didn't like it. I enjoyed it, but it definitely wasn't
Mm-hmm.
my favorite. Now I do feel like I have to go with my gut and like give my star ratings as as I
Yes.
finished them because that's only fair.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you don't like to look back and then change
Yes.
change your feelings at all.
Go with
So,
what you're feeling.
right. Okay, let's start with Caraval.
Oh.
What would you give it?
Oh, I don't know. I just have one
You
rating
have
for
to give it a.
I
You
just
do
have
this
one
every
rating.
time. Literally do this every time. Oh my god,
I didn't know you were
I'm
gonna ask me
literally
that.
so surprised. Every time when
I
I ask
just
you this
feel,
question, I cannot. And
I
even
just
when
feel
it's like a resounding like 5 stars, like people we meet on vacation, you're like, I don't
I
know.
don't know
I
about
haven't
it.
really thought about it. I'm like this whole episode. That's literally all we've been thinking about. But
I have a rating for all three of them.
okay, yeah, rated
Like
as a
this
whole.
series
That's
as a
good.
whole, I'm giving a 2.5.
Wow, that's really
That's just
crazy.
how I'm feeling in this moment. I bet if you asked me in a couple weeks, I'd bump it up to a 3.5.
See, that's so great. I feel like we're the total opposite with that. You always like bump it up
Yeah,
afterwards, and I'm always one to like bump it down.
that's
Especially like
funny.
after we talked about it today, I'm like, oh my gosh, like did I really like it as much as I rated it? But
Yeah, that's
I
funny.
gotta
I
go
do
with my
think
gut.
that.
So mine was just kind of like a stair stepper. So
Okay.
like first one I rated a 4, and then Legendary was a 4.25, and then
Mm-hmm.
4.5
Okay.
because I'm using the Fable scale.
It's the better
Sue me.
scale.
Sue me. I'm using the 0.25s. I can't like I'm
0.25.
reading
It's
too much.
important.
I can't go by 1 point.
That's crazy.
No, it's insane.
Some infinities are bigger than others. And there's a lot of stuff in between each number, all right? And
Yeah,
every
it's
decimal
true.
point matters.
It
So
does
bring
matter.
back John Green, my king.
It really
Please write more
does.
books. I
Yes,
need
I
you.
totally agree with that. Okay,
Yeah,
well,
that's it,
yeah,
honestly.
2.5 versus I think the series as a whole, maybe I'd give like a 4.
Mm-hmm.
A 4.
Yeah,
It's a solid 4 for
okay.
me.
It's fair.
But yeah, are you gonna read Once Upon a Broken Heart
Yeah,
eventually?
like I will read it. I do want to read it because I know you really liked it. And if you really like something, like I'm probably gonna like it too.
Hmm.
So yeah, I'll read it. I
I'm
need some
wondering
time.
if the praise that I've seen for Caraval is like more nostalgic,
Hmm.
Like I didn't realize it
Yeah.
was made that long ago, and
Yeah, I don't know. I
maybe
haven't read
that's
reviews.
why. I've seen like a lot about it, and I think it's because much like I did, people read these ones because they're so
Mm-hmm.
popular, and then they're like, "Oh, she's also written these," and so maybe I'll give those a
Hmm.
try.
Yeah, maybe. I
But
guess. I don't
so
know.
yeah.
I'm gonna need a break from the writing
Oh, yeah, you'll take a
for
break
a
for
bit
sure. You
because
need to read Conform
I do. I
ASAP
want to go
to
get
get
that.
yourself out of this slump. Oh my gosh, you have to get it.
I need help.
You
Maybe I'll
have
go
to.
tonight. I feel like the road should be better now. I'm so
Goes
close.
out in black ice to get this book. No.
The books were so close. I could technically walk, except that it's freezing. Maybe I'll see. Or I'll just
Yes,
wait.
support your local bookstore even in the winter storm. They
Well,
really need it.
like
So,
with this bookstore, they don't have like everything. They
mm,
have like
you might want to
really
call
popular
first.
books or like books no one's ever heard of, which is fine because I'm getting more books that no one's ever heard of. But like the ones in between like this, you don't find them.
Mm,
So I have to look first.
yeah.
But I
I
don't know.
feel like they should have it.
Maybe I'll check. If it's new, right? Like it was in October, I think it said.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's
Maybe
pretty
it'll be
new.
there. Let me do a little
Yeah.
browsing.
Oh my gosh, I need you to get it. That would be so fun. And you probably
Would
should
like.
start your car too.
Should have
Just make sure
started
it
it like an
runs.
hour. I did start it. I
Oh,
started
okay, you
it
did. You did.
to let the
That's
plow
good.
get in there and so
Yeah, we didn't even like comment on the snowstorm,
I
but
can't. It's all I've been talking about at work and I'm done. It's so much
I'm
snow.
done.
You know, my dog is like 6 inches tall. So like the snow's like 3 of my dog high. So we had to like shovel a little path for her to pee and poop in
3
outside.
sky high. That's
I feel
insane.
like we got like 15 inches, which is a
Oh yeah,
lot.
I was watching it. I feel like you guys got close to Pittsburgh got like 15, I think.
Hmm.
And then uh Old City got more like 20.
Got
Like
more.
close to 2 feet. Yeah.
Yeah, my parents, their house, they live slightly north of that, and like
Yeah.
about the same, I'd say. My mom's like saying it's 3 feet. I'm like, I don't know.
Get a ruler.
Get a ruler.
Prove it.
Ooh, nope, they don't have it. Why not? They don't
Oh,
have
that's so
conform.
depressing. You're gonna have to go to that weird Barnes and Noble.
Crazy Barnes and Noble.
They probably won't have it either.
Oh, they probably won't. No,
Oh, yeah.
fine.
Well,
I want to use
next
Amazon.
week is our anniversary special.
We made
It
it.
has been officially 1 week, 1 year,
1 week.
week. No,
Yeah,
it's been a year of the Double Booked podcast. And so we're celebrating next week. We are going to do a little episode of a very old trend about where our lore began.
it's okay.
And it'll be a lot of nostalgic, bookish things. So get excited for that. And then if you want to get a head start on our next read, I think we have decided to go with The Things We Leave Unfinished by Rebecca Yarros,
Yes.
which will be a great book to read during the month of love of Valentine's Day. And it'll just be so cutesy and
Yeah.
fun and also devastating, but it's fine.
Oh,
The best books are.
that's okay. The
So,
best books just rip you to pieces and then walk away. No, I'm
yes.
ready for that. I've had that. I got that at Half Price Books like 6 months ago, and I just haven't read it. I don't know why, but I'm excited
Yeah,
to.
this is one of my favorites of all time. I'm putting
Hmm.
myself out here again to get. No, there's no way you're not gonna like this book. Like,
No,
there's
I know I'm
absolutely
gonna
no
like it.
way.
Yeah,
There's no way.
it's
And
just I know
Rebecca
it.
Yarros actually just they did a hardcover version of this book now that they're
Yes. Did you go
selling.
get it?
I didn't go get it yet, but I think I will. I think I'm
You
going
should
to.
go get it.
So she released, yeah, the hardcover, and it's so pretty and nice. And I don't actually have a physical copy because I've always just read it on my Kindle.
Well, yeah, I didn't know
And
that. Now
yeah,
you definitely
I
need to go
think I
get it
need to go
now.
get it.
Hmm.
And there's signed copies. Apparently, there's one at the Books a Million 7 minutes away from me.
Yeah,
So
you gotta make this
I think I
happen.
gotta go snag that.
I'm excited about it.
Yeah,
I need a good romance
I know.
slash
So I will
destructive
be
to my heart.
rereading. Maybe I'll listen. Like, maybe I'll listen
Get a
to
new
that one.
experience.
Yeah, we'll
Mm-hmm.
see.
Yeah. All
Mhm.
right. Well, on that note, um, yeah, find us on Instagram to keep up with what we're reading next. I forgot what I had to do. That's doublebooked_pod. We have some cutie little posts up there and like mood boards and clips and like bookshelf refreshers, which are always fun. So go check us out there. Also on TikTok, double_booked_pod. Do not leave hate comments. I will think about it every day. And not do anything because you can't do anything about it. Anyway, we roll with the punches here. Give
Yep.
us a follow. That's it
Yes.
from me.
Well, thank you. Thanks to everyone who listened and stuck around. And we will see you guys next week. But until then, happy reading. Bye.
Bye.